I think RNG are pretty much secured now, right? Yeah, RNG still have one series to play against Blaze, and he's going to connect it into his own creep waves. Everything fine and dandy, except for me missing First Blood again.
First Blood. I've been wanting to say that since this all began.
With Earthshaker rotating into mid, that did leave the Nature's Prophet alone down south. We're going to try and go again. This time we won't miss it. Purifying Flames level 1. Oh, is it enough? The Fisher block really good from Waishi. So Wizard survives. Ever so barely. I think Victoria there probably would have had him with the final Purifying Flames, but good Fisher from the Earthshaker as mid lane. James is level 2. Oh, thinking about the Avalanche toss. Still looking for Wizard. Avalanche. No toss back though. Not yet anyway. James still looking for it, but it jukes around the trees. Fortune's End into the creep wave. The toss does connect on the Prophet. Back into Victoria, but without a pounce, without Arme actually casting spells. You're not going to be able to kill him. 1, 2, 3, Abaddon. Oh, he's got a salve, but Thunderstrike and that final. Pretty long-range right-click from Faith actually clears him up. The toss. Still will get it into the Storm Remnant. And they've got the early point in Vortex there. What is that, a 102 build? 211 build. Don't know why I said 201. Or whatever. They got the kill on Earthshaker. Another catch onto 1, 2, 3. This time with the help of Waishi.
Roots and run. Regeneration.
Trying to make a play on this Abaddon again. A great Fisher once more. 4 heroes from Newbee. Surprisingly in this top lane, and the Abaddon's kind of like, what's going on? Why are they all up here? Who's that Vortex on? Faith Disruptor. They've got Kinetic Field down, but with a Storm zipping in and 2 points in that overload. We do find the position 5 of Newbee. Arme? He's got Shadow Dance TP. Faith, no stuns, no, okay. Well, Arme just pounces in there, and I guess he baited the enemy team into casting their spells.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. What? Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This camera glitching out. I don't know why it jumped off to the left there when I'm trying to watch the death. But it's fine. 2 permanent stacks of agility now on the slot. Oh, the root. 1, 2, 3. No borrowed time. So Mugi. Ranged axes. Get the slow. The root is there now. Gets the kill. Wizard snipes it actually with the Nature's Wrath. Why is she invis? But overall, they're making space still. Tier 1 mid. Potentially open here for Newbee to take. Mugi with a Diffusal Blade freshly done. Focusing 1, 2, 3. But Abaddon has the borrowed time. A quick Shadow Dance out from the Slark. Storm zips in, looking for Disruptor on the back lines. Faith down to half HP, but Storm pretty low on mana now. Can't really continue at that rate of aggression, especially when Newbee are piling damage into your tier 1 tower. But yeah, Prophet's going pipe, I thought so. Just go be that aura builder. Getting focused by the Slark. They know there's no Shadow Dance, but there is a pounce. Oh god. Oh, well, that's a little broken now, isn't it? Troll Wall are going to get Vortex back. Battle Trance and Wand Charges still at the ready. Mugi pops the wand as 1, 2, 3 runs on in. Blink Avalanche toss. Mugi down the big Echo Slam. Well, it sounded good, but it only really connects onto 2 heroes, and the rest of them have bailed away. And now Newbee are the ones running away. CDEC giving chase onto Wizard. XM with a long jump in, and James with another Avalanche. They've got another catch. Potentially another kill, but the TP. Very swift, but not fast enough. Into the pockets of these heroes. A Wizard. With Faith's Glimpse, they've got the lock on 1, 2, 3. Just going to have to force borrowed time here. Static Link sucking all of his damage. Do they have a Sprout? They do in a second. Sprout? No, not going for it. They want the Slark instead, maybe. Oh, blink away from James. Disarm on the Troll. So Victoria looking to escape. The Avalanche will delay the advance of Newbee. False Promise, not even going to bother with it. Just, you're dead anyway. So good job there, holding on to your abilities as Razor finds a Vambrace. I honestly think Vambrace is one of the best items in the game right now. 1 slot for double Bracer. Time to start playing Dota 2. Do they want to solo jump the storm? Fisher, enchant with a static storm. They don't even need to echo slam. That's really well played. That's just good. That's just a good ward spot. Oh, Fisher into Sprout block. You don't mind if I do. 1, 2, 3. Damage all drained. Borrowed time. There we go into the dual scepter. Like we were saying, that way to deal with the borrowed time. Toss back. Movie sent into the rest of his team as the false promise. Ooh, glimpse into the danger zone. 5 heroes surround the Abaddon. This could be Roshan for Newbee as Slark wants to come in and fight. AQ has 14 one charges. Dual scepter up in 3 seconds time as the Blink Echo from YG. A double kill for AQ. Oh, Slark's gonna pounce away, but it's not fast enough. A triple kill, an ultra coming. Where's the rampage? Tiny has run away. Roshan will be on the cards now for Newbee though. An ultra for AQ Razor as they really dogpile in with that perfect Blink Echo onto the Slark. And here's the tempo from Newbee. This is that's their pre-BKB timing as well. They hit it so sweetly that with these BKBs coming up next, they might just be unstoppable. BKB Razor, how far is Troll? 1,000? 1,000 gold away, so that's what, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes? So 22 minutes in, we're going to see a big smoke from Newbee. They're going to go and play down towards bottom tier 2, mid tier 2. They'll take control of this area. They'll start pushing out both bottom and into the mid lane. They'll get a ward up here. They'll get a ward up on high ground. And then they'll probably AFK farm until second Roshan, like we've been seeing in all our games. So when they complete this tower, they can just immediately shift in towards the mid lane. Oh, Fisher block. Any stun? No stun. Oh, Glimpse. Glimpse is a stun. Yeah, Glimpse is definitely a stun. Unstoppable Razor. 6-1 and 0. Bottom tier 2 gone. Transition into mid tier 1. They've got the double BKBs, right? It's coming. Yep, double BKB with Aegis on Troll. This might honestly just be high ground. 10 seconds until Blink Echoes here. Just go high ground.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What's Slark got? Slark has his own BKB. Storm. Oh, they've BKB'd the Razor and Tiny. James, 700 gold in the bank, so that should be enough for buyback. Does have it. Tier 3 drops, and Rax being focused. You've given 184 damage to the Razor, though, as the Vortex. Static Storm's down, trying to catch the Storm Spirit. Nice attempt from Fate. But Arme giving chase onto the Disruptor. Now needs to run away. Shadow Dance and BKB both wearing out as the Abaddon gets caught up. Borrowed time required as the Blink Echo Slam. In we go, and Arme down. No buyback on the Slark. And Storm Spirit. Okay, he's found the Faith Disruptor, but Moogie, his own BKB, invulnerable Troll, destroying this poor James Tiny. Zip back out and away as the Vortex holds the Troll in place for a second, but the Enchant Totem jump in from the Earthshaker. The final right clicks will come out, and Moogie clears through yet another Radiant hero. Radiant Barracks now dropping as well down bottom lane. Storm, he can try his hardest, but he will not be able to save his buildings.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Even going in towards mid, they do have this Aegis, sure. 5 seconds and 10 on the Disruptor and Razor, but there's no real way for them to get into the base and fight. But I guess you know that 36 seconds on Tiny, probably enough to kill off this melee barracks. Storm trying his damnedest to keep them away from this base, but they're going to get the barracks, and they're going to get away. Oh, disarm. Couple of seconds. Yeah, there's no chance. Now you run. One full lane bot, one melee down in the mid lane, and it's all good. And we've nearly got S&Y for Troll on top of this BKB. What's the response from CDEC? What's their team fight? What's their anything?
Radiant's top tower
they have no response. They have no reset. They have no real hard initiation apart from Tiny. They need tossbacks. They need blink out like tossbacks. They need Slark to be able to stick on a target and play guerrilla warfare. You know, dip, dodge, duck, and dive and dodge again. But he's not been given the chance. He's just being blinked up, drained of all his damage, and then he's screwed. Storm attempting to clear through creep wave. Pipe popped by the Nature's Prophet. Another stun onto the Abaddon. Yules his borrowed time away. And 1, 2, 3, cutting through some trees with the Quelling Blade, but now the Static Link comes through. Storm into the backlines looking for Disruptor. Abaddon has the False Promise on him as the Aegis gets reclaimed. Slark, he's in here, killing off Faith. James did get the jump to catch the kill, but Slark is now left to his own devices. Has to pounce away. Has the Earthshaker got his initiation. The Storm stopping any kind of Blink Echo Slam from YG. That nearly could have been Slark's life if Storm hadn't done that. Borrowed time down for 20, but it looks like Mega Creeps are coming. There is still just no response here from CDEC. Newbee have cleared through the entire enemy base. They find the Storm Spirit with no buyback, and GG is called. Game 1 goes the way of Newbee. Pretty systematic there. Simple, straightforward Dota 2 gameplay.
Dire victory.
11 to 19. 19k net worth lead. 25-minute game.